Alright, so we have the new Hollow Hero, which is the Dark Magic Knight, and it seems to be pretty good. I've been doing on Auto B3 for a while now, and it's not too bad. The stats seem pretty good. I mean, attack speed, you can never go wrong with a speed leader. Um, the stats seem, I mean, the attack seem pretty good too. You always want monsters that deal damage depending on the opponent's max HP are pretty nice against bosses. But this is my Auto B3 team. Have about a 95% success rate. Um, I've only seen like one time that I failed. I guess everything has to go wrong for everybody to die. But if you don't have the right monsters, this can be a pretty tough dungeon from what I see. But I'm using my Verde just to speed up everybody and make everything quicker. Um, Bella is probably my best healer, so I just use him. He's on Violent, so is Verde Violent. Everybody here is Violent except for Brian, which is on Despair. Um, but yeah, so Bella's there as my healer. Veromos is just there because he has stuns and lands all of those dots, um, which is pretty nice. Um, I also have Brian is there for reviving. With this dungeon, you need a reviver. I've seen, oh, damn, I've seen my Theo Mars die like 3 times, and he was getting revived. And then Theo Mars is kind of just my damage dealer right there. He's pretty good because he has that ability where he survives that turn. He's invincible for 1 turn. So it helps out. So he can take some extra hits, and then once he's revived, he's pretty much set to go again. He's on Violent as well, which is pretty nice. I'm not doing B1 or B3 just because B1 is usually super easy. You should be able to do it. And then B2 is kind of just as hard, I would say. So you need kind of the same team, which is with a reviver and a healer and a pretty good team. And as you can see, Brian already revived somebody, and it helps out. Then Bella heals everyone right away. I know a lot of people are using Chesun. I wish I had one to use, but I don't. Um, um, I've also seen Verde be replaced for like Bernard, and then use someone else as the leader, just because Bernard can speed up everybody and give them more turns. I mean, I know you can see my Verde is kind of squishy. That's because he's ruined with attack on the slot 6. I don't have a spare violent HP rune for slot 6. But once I'll get an extra one, I'll put it on him. I haven't tried to play around with my team too much. The first team I tried seemed to work, and it um, doesn't take too long, so I don't want to mess with anything that works. And I can show my runes, look at my stats a little bit, but they're not that great. But I do have a lot of boosts. I think I can actually show them right here. Um, See, I almost have my speed tower all the way maxed out. Defense, I'm never worried about too much, and then I have the elemental a little bit. But as you can see right there, there's quite a bit of buffs that you might have to take into consideration. And there goes Veromos again. The time I have lost, this is the stage I lose in. Um, I think it's because they hit him so much, he might die again, to be honest. But we'll just see. And since I can do B3, I'm going to farm as many as I can this weekend. But if you can't do B3, I at least recommend getting one from B1 since it's a pretty good monster overall. I think I'll probably use it to do the necropolis whenever I'm ready to do that. Try that at least. Or I think once I make it to the boss stage, I'm pretty much safe. I'm not too worried about dying. It's just getting here is the hard part. So yeah, that's why you need a reviver. I think Brian revived like 3 or 4 times just in this dungeon. I think I've heard of people using Michelle as well in the chats, but I was never fond of Michelle, so I don't know if she can actually be any good. That's just awesome violent procs on DMRs. But there you go. And that was what, like 5 minutes at the most. So it's pretty quick. Um, I'm steadily farming, and my monsters are not super great to be that. I mean, I have high attack, and then some people like to have speed on this one, but I go with attack. I need to max this when I switched out his rune recently, so I haven't had time to max it out. Then you need 100% crit, obviously, and then the violent just to get him to go more often. Um, Plan to eventually switch him to violent revenge just to get him to hit more times. Who else am I using on this dungeon? Brian, he has a broken set just to get. I just put the best HP runes I had, so I think I have a focus rune for here now though, so I might switch it eventually. But I need to get that rune plus. Maybe it's on somebody else, but not them. Belladon right there, which is not super great, but the accuracy is pretty good and everything, and I have pretty good runes there. I need to max that one out. I have a broken set on him too. I just use whatever the best runes I could get for those areas. I think that was it. But there you go. Good luck getting this monster. He's pretty good. I recommend at least getting one if you don't have time for anything.